Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. So many questions are flowing through emails and also as the comments on the YouTube uploaded lectures connected with Baba, Mata Amritanandamayi and Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. I thought it will be better to summarize these questions and give the viewpoints connected with the questions and comments through this episode in English and also in Malayalam in future. So many questions from different group of pupils, Hindus, Christians and Muslims, and the most interesting part of the questions is that they are all constructive questions, not very critical nor destructive questions. So I thought it is my bound duty to answer the question, particularly because I have commented on Amma, Baba and Guruji. So whatever answers I am giving to you are my viewpoint and exclusively my personal viewpoint. The first question, are you a devotee of Amma? I am a devotee of Amma. I am a devotee of Baba. I am a devotee of Guruji Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. I am a devotee of Chinmayananda, Brahma Kumaris and Sri Narayana Gurudeva, Chattambi Swamigal, Swami Narayana and Dr. Joseph Pulikunnel, Dr. C.I. Isaac and Dr. Karim, and I am the devotee of many people who are working for India, Indian culture and Sanatana Dharma, independent of their caste, religion, political lenience or anything. Why media is continuously crucifying Amma? You can see that Indian media and some of the Indian intellectuals always crucify those who are working Hindu Dharma, and they will generally keep quiet against those who are working against those who are working the tarnishing India and Indian culture. You can see many Christians are evangelizing, many Islamic groups are promoting the terrorism, but these media and intellectuals keep quiet when they do all these things. So it is natural for the last many years, particularly after independence, media used to crucify the Hindu Dharma, Hindu customs and rituals, and also those who are working for Hindu Dharma. Why intellectuals are keeping quiet? There are two answers for this. First answer, many of the intellectuals are waiting for the result of next Lok Sabha election, so that if they are supporting the ruling party, they will be getting what they want to get as the members of the committees, chairman of the board, corporation and so on. And the other answer for this, why intellectuals are keeping quiet, you can see that when Jesus was crucified, when Socrates was forced to death through making him drinking poison, and when good people and great people are all tarnished and the good moments are tarnished, generally intellectuals keep quiet based on their leftist lenience and political lenience. That is what is happening here also. From where Mata Amritanandamayi get money. Mata Amritanandamayi, Sai Baba, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, Yohanan and all Christian missionaries, Muslim terrorists, Muslim missionaries and any organization anywhere in the world get money from the rich people from all over the world. So the money is received from the rich people who donate that to different type of missions or different type of activities. What Amma does with the money, you can see Amma has constructed dozens and dozens of academic institutes, hospitals, and including a university, and money is needed for the building according to the Government of India rules and regulations and standardizations. Those money cannot be acquired, cannot be made from the students, from the patients alone. Infrastructure building can be possible only from the money received from world over for the charitable work. Why Christians are against Amma? World over, as I told yesterday, evangelization of India and China are their goal in the third millennia, so that whatever is standing against their evangelization, whatever is standing as an obstacle in their march forward for converting Hindus, naturally they will be against that particular movement. So Christians are against Amma, Sai Baba and Guruji in general. But there are hundreds and thousands of Christians who directly support Ammas, Babas and Guruji's movement, and also many other movements connected with Indian culture, Indian civilization, Sanatana Dharma. So all the Christians are not against Amma or Baba. All the media are not against Amma or Baba or Hindu movement. All the intellectuals are not against the Hindu Renaissance or Hindu activities. A few are definitely strongly against Hindu Dharma, and their voices are being reflected through the media, and also their voices come in the forefront when discussions take place. Why Media One channel targets Amma? You may be knowing that the question is based on the publication of one book by a foreign lady nearly 4 months back, and that was brought to light by one of the TV channels, Media One. That Media One belongs to purely Islamic group, Muslim group, but that is a regional language television channel. So naturally anything against Hindu Dharma, they focus it. Anything against Islam, they justify it. So that is an Islam channel, that is what we can expect from them, nothing more than that. And remember that Kairali channel, another Malayalam channel, which is run by the leftist. They are also supporting Media One channel, and their ultimate aim is to see that one, Amma's popularity or Sai Baba's popularity and Guruji's popularity are either tarnished or reduced. That is exclusively because you can see the disciples of, the followers of these Amma or Baba or Guruji, majority of the disciples and majority of the followers are former leftist political party members. So Communist Party members, Communist Party workers, Communist Party supporters, they are all flowing to Amma's lap, Baba's center and Guruji's working group. So naturally that will be irritating them, including P. Govindapulla, the well-known intellectual of the CPM, Communist Party. He went to Puttaparthi, he also went to other places where Hindu Dharma is being practiced strongly. And he said when he reached Puttaparthi, this is the place where perfect socialism is maintained. Remember that he is a leftist intellectual who worked for Communist Party for the whole part of his life. So this naturally irritates them. So they will be doing their level best to stop that. Even though they are not in a position to stop the flow of the party members, they can easily stop the work of these mission-oriented workers like Amma and Baba. And it appears that some of the sannyasis also taking part in severely criticizing Amma. These sannyasis need money, these sannyasis need social recognition, these sannyasis need projecting themselves in the media. When these media give them opportunity, naturally these sannyasis will be supporting even the most dharmic activities for their selfish motive. It's as simple as that. And you know that Jesus Christ was crucified when one among his disciples pointed that Jesus is the culprit. And remember that Judas was responsible for pointing Jesus Christ by taking 30 coins, silver coins. And this is very natural, and there is nothing unusual in that. For any activities there will be two groups. So here you can see some of the sannyasis, they get better exposure, for which they do their level best for tarnishing those who are working for India and Sanatana Dharma. Why Communist Party members are against communist media and communist press are against Amma? Now that is what is happening in Kerala. That is why many people asked this question. The answer for this I have already told you, that when you go to Puttaparthi, when you go to Bangalore Guruji's ashram, or when you go to Vallikav in Karnagapalli, you can see that many former Communist Party workers and former Communist Party members are all working there as the followers or disciples of Amma or Baba. This will be naturally irritating the party, so they want to tarnish. They may be tarnishing because of that, so that their workers can be brought back, or at least their workers' flow towards this group can be prevented directly or indirectly. One man said, if Amma and a CPM leader stand for election, only the CPM leader will win. It is very simple. Saddam Hussein got 99.1% vote when he stood for election in Iraq. And Gaddafi was the president of Libya for 40 years. Osama bin Laden would be getting 100% vote if he is standing for election in Afghanistan. But remember that if Socrates is standing for election, he may not get that much votes. If Jesus Christ is standing for election, he will not be getting. If Swami Vivekananda is standing for election, he will not be getting the minimum required votes, because politicians are politicians and they are using tricks. But at the same time, you just see that when Sai Baba's birthday was celebrated, 10 million people, 1 crore people attended Sai Baba's birthday. When Amma's birthday was celebrated, 50th birthday was celebrated in Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kochi, Ernakulam, nearly 65 lakhs people attended from 192 countries. They brought water from 192 countries for performing the mixing Sahana Vavadu Mandra in presence of A.K. Antony and Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Remember that the CPM leader will be winning the election if they are standing for the election, but if their birthdays are celebrated, not even their own children will attend the birthday party, because their own children are studying in RSS school and Amritanandamayi school and Amritanandamayi University in Coimbatore. They are chanting Lalita Sahasranama, Devi Mahatmya, Vishnu Sahasranama, and all the children of majority of the Communist Party leaders are following the perfect patriotic dharmic pathway, even though their parents are not. So even their own children may not attend the birthday party of their parents, because they are in two lines. But in election, CPM leaders will definitely be winning, as Saddam Hussein won. But 99.1% of the votes received for Saddam Hussein, and he remained in that throne for long period. But when Saddam Hussein was hanged, remember that these 99.1% people celebrated his death also. Why Amma charges fees from the patients in the hospital? And it is very natural that consultation fees taken by Amma from the patients who are coming to the hospital. If she is not taking the money, or if the Amritanandamayi Mutt is not taking money, remember that from the donation only the patients can be treated. There is a limitation for that. And if free consultation and free treatment is given, all the rich people will come. That is what is happening in Sai Baba's abode. Multi-millionaires from Kerala, particularly Muslims, are going to Puttaparthi for their treatment. So the poor people are coming in the last of the waiting list. The rich people are pushing ahead without giving money. They are taking the service. And if Sai Baba's people are taking the money and treating the people, naturally they could have built many hospitals. They could have built many schools, many colleges. Without taking money, there is a limitation for anybody to perform the charitable work. And that is where Sai Baba's people went wrong 100%. The rich people are getting the service of the mission-oriented workers of Sai Baba without spending even a single rupee. They are getting free food, they are getting free education. That to non-deserving people who have got enough money in their lap. So remember that free services have got limitation in the 21st century. Amma could build so many schools, so many institutions and so many orphanages and so many hospitals and could give pension for tens of thousands of Hindus, Christians and Muslims exclusively because she takes money from the rich and gives that money to the poor. And remember that wherever the people can afford paying the fees, consultation charges, money is taken from them also for utilizing or for providing the facilities. Then only they can reach to larger number of people, larger number of patients and larger number of students. I am a Sai devotee and Sai Baba never charges fees from the students. It's very natural. That's why Sai Baba could establish only one school or at the maximum two schools, because he has to wait getting donation from the rich people. When the rich people stop giving money, naturally the schools will have to be closed. That is what is happening in Sai Baba's school in Toronto. He is not charging, even though Canadians can afford paying millions of dollars as fees. Sai Baba has told, or his devotees have decided not to take fees. Even from Canada, where richest people in the world are studying in Sai Baba's school. But once fees is not charged, they cannot expand the school, they cannot build a new constructions are impossible. So remember that charging the fees from those who can afford that, taking the money from the rich and providing the service to them and also to the poor, that is the rule of the nature and nothing against that. What is the greatest achievement of Amma? Amma's greatest achievement according to me is that even though she has studied up to 4th standard, she could build a university, Amrita University, and give education to Indian and foreign students in collaboration with the Cambridge University and Oxford University of UK and Harvard University of America, and the best facilities could be provided for the students in all her academic institutions. That is the first and the greatest achievement according to me. What is the second greatest achievement according to me? She for the last 5 years are helping to control the over emotions of border security force and military people who are standing in between India and China border and in Pakistan border of India, as per the request of the defense minister A.K. Antony. Many of Amma's sannyasis are giving training for the meditation for the border security force of India, without charging even a single paisa, but as requested by the Defence Ministry of India. That is the second greatest achievement according to me. What is the third greatest achievement is the social services she is doing by way of providing pension to tens of thousands of people, by providing shelter for tens of thousands of people in India, Lanka, Indonesia, Malaysia and other places who are affected by natural calamity, and giving food and shelter, clothing, job, work and fishing boat, fishing net and free medical care and orphanages, colleges, by taking fees from those who have and without taking fees those who are from the poor family, including stipend. These three according to me are the greatest achievement which not even a country could do, country could afford. But definitely Indian money and foreign money are taken as per the rules of India government, and that is utilized for serving the poor, whether anybody agrees with that or disagree with that. Why Amma is converting people to Hindu Dharma? Amma has never, according to me, whatever I have heard through the TV channel of Amarda TV channel, she has never used a word Hindu, and she has never converted any Christian or Muslim to Hindu fold as Christian missionaries and Islamic terrorists are doing. Remember that Amma has never converted. This is what she has declared everywhere. She is doing only the conversion of the bad mind to good mind, only converting the dark mind to light mind. That's all. And why Amma talk only about Hinduism? As I told earlier, Amma was talking about Puranas, Vedas, Itihasas, Indian culture, Indian values, and not at all about any religion. And since Amma was born and brought up here, naturally her culture will be lenient to Indian culture. So she is using, many of Amma's disciples and followers are from Christian community and Islam. So many communities are also there as the disciples of Amma. Does Amma take the pain of the pupil? I could not really understand whether taking the pain of the pupil. If I discuss with you, I share your pain, I care for you and I cure your mental agony, then naturally part of my energy, part of my time and other things are all spent for that. So I take pain for leaving you from the pain. It's as consolation or counseling and so on. Why Modi is keeping quiet about what is happening to Amma now? Modi has already talked whatever he wanted to talk when he delivered the lecture on the 60th birth anniversary of Amma. Kamaye dukta taptana pranina martanashanam. And what Amma is working is as the continuation of the great rishis of India. That is what he already told. Now very frequently he need not repeat the same wherever he goes. So it is very natural. I am worrying why Rahul Gandhi is not talking anything, or why Sonia Gandhi, being a woman, even though born in a foreign country, not talking. Why Jayalalitha, why Mamata Banerjee and why others are not talking about Amma, when Amma is facing these negatives, even though she is continuously doing service to the poor people. Don't compare Vivekananda and Amma. I have compared Vivekananda and Amma only in their mission oriented sacrificing activities done. But remember that Swami Vivekananda is extremely highly educated, born in a reasonably rich family, born in a family where high level of spiritual tradition and heritage existed, whereas that too Swami Vivekananda born 150 years ago, whereas Amma was born in the poorest fisherman family, without any spiritual background, with hardly 4th standard education. She could do so much. When Swami Vivekananda opened the gate of the world and informed the developed countries about Indian heritage, Mata Amritanandamayi take the message of India through that gate to world over. Not only developed countries, but also other countries including Russia, China, and Muslim countries like Indonesia, Malaysia also. So remember, Swami Vivekananda opened the gate, and Amma, Baba and Guruji take the message through that gate to world over. And that way they have got the same mission oriented activities done for the last many years. What is the similarity of Amma and Vivekananda? I am not giving answer for entrance examination or examination question. Their similarity, if at all needed to be explained, they are working for India, Indian culture, Indian values, Indian messages. Will Amma get a Nobel Prize? I am not in the Nobel Prize committee, but one thing I found in 2002, Amma was invited for delivering a lecture in UNO, and that was a fantastic lecture given to the world population. And I think it is for the first time a 4th standard educated woman from a fisherman family without any academic intellectual qualification, she was invited for delivering the lecture, and that lecture was accepted and appreciated without any reservation by all the people assembled there. That is the greatest Nobel Prize that anybody can expect. And also I think the King Gandhi Award or something was given to her, which according to me, as far as Amma is concerned, that is the second Nobel Prize. And other Nobel Prize as received for Mother Teresa by providing excellent service for the poor people, but converting those poor people into Christianity. Amma will never convert Christians and Muslims to Hindu fold, and Amma is not working for Christianity or Islam. Amma is working for human welfare, and majority of the activities are elevating the mind, elevating the poor, elevating the uneducated people. If all these fall under the criteria of evaluation for the Nobel Prize, then I am sure Amma will get. Otherwise Amma will not get. But for not getting the Nobel Prize, all these whatever is happening nowadays may be taken as one of the reasons for not giving Nobel Prize to Amma. What is the great service serving a people? What is there as great thing in serving the people? Many smugglers, many thieves, many rogues are also serving the poor people. Remember that serving the poor people, as far as the motto and goal is concerned, it is the same. But pathway is concerned, it is different. The money stolen from one person is given to the poor. That is what the thieves do. But what the mission-oriented workers, including Mother Teresa, take money from the rich people and give to the poor people as service or as livelihood. These two are different. So helping the poor for selfish motive, helping the poor for self-oriented support, helping the poor for name and fame are different from helping the poor and helping the old age, helping the orphans without expecting anything in back, without expecting anything as reward. And I am sure that the powerful Christian newspaper Malayala Manorama and Kerala based newspaper Madhrubhumi, their respective TV channels, they are all appreciating Amma's activities. Many intellectuals, many thinkers, scientists, they are appreciating Amma's and Sai Baba's and Guruji's activities, including Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, including many presidents of India, including many senior reputable scholars of India. They are all doing their level best through serving the people in the selfless manner with the message of these triads, Amma, Baba and Guruji. There may be negatives, but people, those who want to see that they are tarnished, when such a huge number of people are, such a huge number of disciples and devotees are working, there can be some limitations and omissions and drawbacks. But those who want to see that when Amma is tarnished or Baba is tarnished or Guruji is tarnished, they will be always looking for the negatives. But also remember that the negatives done by the Christian missionaries, negatives done by the Muslim terrorists, that is not at all brought into light by these media, by these so-called leftist intellectuals. Maybe because they have got their own hidden agenda, their own pathway of getting other things done, or vote bank, or some other positions and so on. But Hindu Dharma survived for the last 10,000 years with the Amma, with the Baba, with the Guruji, and without Amma, without Baba and without Guruji. Amma, Baba and Guruji or the great sannyasis are not Hindu Dharma. They may be part of Hindu Dharma, but Hindu Dharma live in the mind of the poor villagers forever. The sannyasis and the avatars, they support, they help refining Hindu Dharma and also getting into practice these Hindu dharmic messages by one and all. So for the practical dharmic activities, they may be guiding all other things directly, but world over Hindu Dharma is getting spread, for which these people are doing their level best, whether we like it or not, whether they are getting tarnished or not, whether they are all being criticized by the media or not. Whatever is to be survived, that will be surviving. Whatever need not be survived, that will be wiped out. Just like communism got wiped out from West Bengal, communism got wiped out from USSR, communism got wiped out from China, communism got wiped out from Cuba, and Christianity got wiped out from America, England, European countries. This will happen to that place. Hindu Dharma is getting spread, and that is nature's rule. If that is nature's rule, if nature does not want, nature knows how to stop all these things. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.